The second part of this trip takes me from Paris to Amsterdam on a KLM flight. The distance of 248 miles means a flight time of just 40 minutes. Where Charles de Gaulle isn't my favorite airport, it does offer some great tarmac views from the jet bridges. At the end of this jet bridge, I have a KLM Boeing 737 waiting for me. The flight is fully booked, that means that a lot of people have priority boarding. Boarding did take some time, but since they started early, it isn't causing any delays. And right on schedule, it's time for pushback and subsequent takeoff. And while taxiing, we pass one of the few things I do like about this airport. There is a Concorde on display. As we reach our cruising altitude, let me show you the seat. There is a USB charging port. On the right side of the seat back are the Wi-Fi instructions and right above the flight safety card. A nice feature is the stand for a phone or a tablet, which doubles as a cup holder. Right below is a fold-down table that we would soon use for our meal. The cabin has leather seats and they are a bit on the hard side. About 10 minutes after takeoff we receive a boxed meal. Where I'm not really a fan of boxed meals, especially when it's covered in plastic, in the case of KLM I do make a little bit of an exception, as flavor-wise they are always very good. I do also love the blue patterns on the cups and the box. As usual, the meal is tasty and just enough. The 14 minutes flying time really have flown by and the descent into Amsterdam has already begun. This flight, unlike some of the other flights I've done with KLM in the past, wasn't that expensive. To my surprise, I've spent less of this flight from Marrakesh to Amsterdam via Paris than on Paris to Amsterdam only. The price was comparable with competing airlines and in terms of service it exceeded my expectations. The crew on this flight was present in the cabin at all times, checking up on passengers frequently. The seat was a bit on the hard side, but on such a short flight, this isn't the biggest issue. Overall, it was a pretty enjoyable flight. As I show you the landing and the taxi to the gate, I thank you for watching and hope to see you again soon.